What was it like to get the win over number 6?
It's huge. I mean, that's what I needed. Big motivational boost. And I mean, coming off that loss to Virginia, I haven't had that good of a January either. So I needed that win. It was something just to build off of. So I'm looking forward to the wrestling next couple matches.
Did you feel more comfortable in the center for the rest this time?
Yeah, I did. I mean, both times I felt really comfortable. I mean, it's a good environment. I feel like just when the light's on me, I can't even feel like the crowd's there until, I mean, something exciting happens or something like that. But, I mean, it just feels like it's only me and my opponent up there and we're the only ones wrestling. It's really nice.
Can you describe that third round right
there? The third period?
Yeah, third period.
Yeah, we've been working on when we get right away, just attacking right off the bat. And that's what I wanted to do. They told me right before I went down, 1 and 2, and that was the plan. So right when I got away, I knew how to get it. I knew I was going to take a shot. Got in, and I got the takedown. And like they said, don't quit wrestling. So I got in on that high crouch again as well. So I was able to hold on for the victory.
What are you expecting for the match on Sunday?
I wrestled up in Vegas, and I came out victory up there. So I'm hoping for the same result. Hopefully I can widen the margin as last time and try to get a win again.
Just a big picture, Pittsburgh's been a bit of a bugaboo for this program. What's it mean to get this win over there?
It's a huge win. I mean, Dresser's been talking about it a lot. He said he wanted some revenge on the past 2 years. And it feels good and get a win like that, kind of dominate it. So it felt great. We won some matches where I guess people thought were toss-ups, but we knew we had to do. So it feels good to go out there. I made Dresser happy.
Have to watch from the sidelines this year?
Of course. I mean, senior year, I don't have that many matches left, so going out there and having a fun suit and coach isn't very exciting. So, especially in a venue like this, we never gotten to do this before, so it was nice to get out under the lights.
Talk about just the environment and what it was like to wrestle. Do you notice the crowd and the lights and everything while you're out there?
Surprisingly, you guys hear everything from the stage, but when we're on the stage, we don't hear anything. I guess that's how the building is meant to be built, so we don't hear much from the audience. I mean, when it gets silent, we'll hear some person yell, rip his head off or something like that, but yeah, we don't hear much. It's actually probably louder in Castle than it is here, but there's a lot more hype here with all the lights and cameras and everything, so.
Just kind of backing up on that, were you thinking at all about skipping tonight?
Yeah, it was kind of a game time decision. We didn't know. Kind of just depended on where we were team wise, what the team score was. But once we got on a roll, I was kind of pumped up, and I just wanted to go out there, and I felt good. So just kind of wanted to spread the point range there.
And how did your knee feel during the match?
Oh, it felt fine. I mean, I didn't even notice it until after, and then they threw ice on it, and it felt great. So.
Getting this win over Pitt, I was asking after this was something of a bugaboo for this team coming into this.
Yeah, it was. We don't have that many teams that we're 0-11 against. So this is a team we've never beaten before. I think these guys have only wrestled them twice because they just got into the ACCs. So yeah, we definitely wanted to beat them not only because it was Pitt, but because they're probably our biggest ACC rivals right now. So.
What are you expecting for the game on Sunday?
On Sunday, NC State, they got a couple good guys up and down the lineup. I think we're better than them, so if we just wrestle our match and go out and don't get stuck in anything, we should be fine.
And do you plan on wrestling in that?
So far, yeah. Everything's fine. Nothing goes wrong, yeah.
Do you think about ACC title at this point?
Team-wise, I think we're on track, yeah. Obviously, this year there's a dual meet team title and individual tournament team title. So we're on track for the dual meet. We just beat the top 2 teams. So right now everybody's just trying to take it one match at a time.
Well, it was good effort. It's the best effort I think we've had as a team in 2015. So it was good effort. There's always a few things here and there that we can always work on and get better. We've had a hard time with Pitt. It seems like the last couple of years we've wrestled them twice up there and let it slip away, let it slip through our fingers. And I told them tonight we needed to go take this. And the ACC, UVA, and Pitt seem to be the 2 tougher teams right now. So it was nice to get that win. I think we won 8, they won 2. We won the close matches, and that's important. So.
Do you think? Sorry, go ahead.
Were you surprised by the 18-4 spread before Carter got in there?
Yes, I was fearful and to be quite honest, thought we might be behind at the break when we drew 165 and we took the break at heavyweight. They were obviously favored in, what I felt was three out of those 5 matches at least. So we wrestled our tails off in the upper weights tonight. Good for Struby, great for Epp, great for Howe, and Ty Walls is steady and so when you get those 4 guys, Gable fought hard. So we did a really good job to set the tone and kind of take the pressure off the last 5.
Did you decide not to wrestle Sal because you guys had such a big lead?
Yes, absolutely. He's a little dinged up. It's one of those things when you get a sprain. Sprains are real painful at first, and so it's a pretty fresh sprain. And I really think there's a good shot to be ready to go Sunday. That's what we're shooting for. So I was hoping we wouldn't need him. He said, "Coach, I'll go if you need me, I'll go." But I was hoping we wouldn't have to wrestle him and rest him. And he's been wrestling great. It's just unfortunate. It's one of those things that happens in practice that we don't like, but it did, and so we got to be careful with it.
And sort of last match, you thought the team was a little bit tentative coming out in the Center for Arts. Do you think they handled the environment better?
Yeah, I think we did a better job of going after them and going out and trying to get the first takedown. We talked about that a lot tonight, and so yeah, I thought we were a lot less tentative tonight. I thought we got after it a little more.
Was Epperly kind of setting the tone there, especially with that third period, how he came out there?
Yeah, Epperly, I it's the coach in me, but I still think Zach's got more in there. He just beat the 5th ranked guy, and I think he's got more. So that tells you how good I think Zach Epperly is. I think he's still tentative. I do really think I think he needs to separate himself. But, I just said it. He just beat the 5th ranked guy in the nation. So I guess he's a freshman. He beat the 5th ranked guy in the nation. And I still think there's more in there. So that just tells you the potential of Zach Epperly.
And what are you expecting for the match on Sunday?
We got a dogfight again. We're banged up. And so I have no clue who we're going to wrestle at about 3 or 4 weights right now. And it's the dual meet's less than 48 hours away. So our trainer, Sean Collins, is going to earn his money tonight and tomorrow. And we're going to have a workout tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock and just see what soldiers are still walking and who's wounded and who's not wounded. And NC State, we can't overlook them. I'm going to go meet with our team right now. And if we want to win the ACC, we got to beat everybody. And NC State's formidable.
And what did it mean for the team to have Devin back?
Well, Devin's a bonus point machine, so you like those bonus points. So he's a bonus point machine. So everybody likes that insurance.